No. No, no, no. I don't want to screw you. I just love you. When did who you want to screw become the whole game? Since when is the person you want to screw the only person you get to love? It's so stupid, Tiny. I mean, Jesus, who even gives a fuck about sex? People act like it's the most important thing humans do, but come on. How can our sentient fucking lives revolve around something slugs can do? I mean, who you want to screw and whether you screw them. Those are important questions, I guess. But they're not that important. You know what's important? Who would you die for? Who do you wake up at 5:45 in the morning for even though you don't even know why he needs you? Whose drunken nose would you pick? If our sex life were determined by our first youthful experiments, most of the world would be doomed to celibacy. In no area of human experience are human beings more convinced that something better can be had only if they persevere. The behavior of a human being in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his other modes of reaction in life. Perhaps our greatest distinction as a species is our capacity, unique among animals, to make counter-evolutionary choices. Males do not represent two discrete populations, heterosexual and homosexual. The world is not to be divided into sheep and goats, and not all things are black nor all things white. It is a fundamental of taxonomy that nature rarely deals with discrete categories. Only the human mind invents categories and tries to force facts into separated pigeonholes. The living world is a continuum in each and every one of its aspects. The sooner we learn this concerning human sexual behavior, the sooner we shall reach a sound understanding of the realities of sex. I would argue that masturbation is the human animal's most important adaptation. The very cornerstone of our technological civilization. Our hands evolved to grip tools, all right, including our own. You see, thinkers, inventors, and scientists are usually geeks, and geeks have a harder time getting laid than anyone. Without the built-in sexual release valve provided by masturbation, it's doubtful that early humans would have ever mastered the secrets of fire or discovered the wheel. And you can bet that Galileo, Newton, and Einstein never would have made their discoveries if they hadn't first been able to clear their heads by slapping the salami, or knocking a few protons off the old hydrogen atom. The same goes for Marie Curie. Before she discovered radium, you can be certain she first discovered the little man in the canoe. What freedom men and women could have, were they not constantly tricked and trapped and enslaved and tortured by their sexuality? The only drawback in that freedom is that without it one would not be a human. One would be a monster.